Okay, back again. I'm going to get into some heavy, heavy stuff. Okay, like the difference between a cross and a ring. Cross is 4 points, means it has, it goes from bottom to top, left to right. A ring or a ball, either one, or a globe, something round, keeps going. Okay, and you can turn around and go the other way. In other words, it's forwards, backwards. It's kind of like God, the Alpha Omega, everywhere, nowhere, always alive. Hmm. I don't know if you'd understand that, but all I know is that like they say, that if people keep doing what they do, expecting different results, that's insanity. Or the past repeats itself, and that's insanity. Um, Life is funny because there's no bounds. I mean, there's no bounds. I mean, man is playing his own God when he's by himself. I'm not saying that I'm trying to, but no. Uh, what I mean by that is they have free will. Free will gives you an opinion. Your opinion is shaped by outside influences and how you organize and reorganize and disorganize things. Me, uh, I try to keep an open mind. I don't. Okay, it's like the politics of today. Okay, we'll get into that too. Um, they say Trump will be a dictator. Well, I don't think so, but there's always that possibility. Okay, and they say that Biden is. Well, the conservatives say he's a dictator. Well, they don't say he's a dictator. They should, because he does. He dictates. He hasn't. Okay, the Build Back Better actually almost destroyed the country. His Inflation Reduction Act did destroy the country. I mean, our inflation's way up high. Uh, what more can I say? I mean, they've almost killed Trump, you know, I feel, because, he's already had one assassination attempt. No, two. Now, he's had two assassination attempts so far, and they're still calling him a wannabe dictator, existential threat to democracy. When they install Kamala Harris as their front runner for the Democrat Party, it doesn't make sense because she didn't get no votes. Uh, Biden, he got 14 million or something like that. Harris got none. She didn't even get voted on. She quit before there was any voting. And they put her in as the reason why they put her in there. Okay, this is to be honest. They wanted the money. You know, that's all it is. It's a money game to them. Their power is money. And well, ask Pelosi. How else did she get so much money uh, being in the Senate? I mean, it wasn't that 35,000 a year that she started out with, and then voted every raise that she could get. You know, that's not. Yeah, the fathers of the Constitution, they would have rolled over in their grave if they were to look at how the politicians get rich and how the drug companies and the drug companies buying the food companies doing ultra processed foods and ultra processed oils and, you know, all this other crap and killing us. You know, I mean, I don't know, RFK Jr., a couple of insiders, one a lawyer for the companies, and the other and a doctor. And they, you know, they lay it out saying that the drug companies turn around and bought the food companies out. Yeah, so the food that they make kills people, and drug companies keep people alive by maintaining their health with drugs that's made from oil, which causes cancer. You know, oil causes cancer, of course. You know, can't get away from it. You know, if people would just listen and learn, that's all you got to do. Debunk all this shit. You know, free energy. How do you think Tesla or why Tesla was killed? He was killed because he could make a ray out of something or out of nothing. I mean, sure, he puts parts together, and what it does is it concentrates all this electricity into a spot millions of miles away, thousands of miles away, hundreds of miles away. And he was killed because they didn't want nobody to make one. I mean, Tesla had free energy. You know, he could have, or they could have, you know, if they would have went with what he wanted, and that was to drive, you know, set it up to where people could have free energy in their home. All they would need is a Tesla coil and uh, a certain device that he designed that would pull the energy out of the air, and because it was grounded and uh, everything, he could transport it, no wires, to anywhere in the world. And because they couldn't put a dollar tag on it, you know, they couldn't regulate it. They had to bury it, kill him for it. Or like those 1,000 mile carburetors that they could put on gas generator or a gas car, and you could drive 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles on a car, and that's on a gallon of gas. You know how much a tank of gas would last you? Shit. And they put patents on it. That's the way they steal stuff. Is they have you put a patent on it. If they think you shouldn't, it shouldn't be discovered, they'll come and kill you, or they'll rough you up and tell you to not make it no more, or they'll offer you money for it. And if you don't take their offer, then they'll kill you for it. I doubt this video would get out anyway because they think it. Ooh, he's telling all the secrets. It's true, but you know, it's all propaganda. I mean, even Fox does propaganda, or Trump. He does propaganda, but he doesn't do it as bad as the Democrats or Joe Biden, who says he's going to frailly take Trump behind the woodshed. Never Trumpers and derangement syndrome and corn pop and these people, I tell you, they're crazy. They're insane. It's like, somebody saying, okay, let's go for an analogy. Okay, someone watching you put powder in a bag. Okay, that powder is a drug. Say, I don't know, some kind of drug. And that drug falls through a hole in the bag and hits the floor. Or actually, let's go with a carpet because carpet disperses things. Yeah, so spills into the carpet, and you stop because they yell out, "That could have been my head," because all they're thinking about is the drugs, and the person that's pouring it just thinking, "Oh, fuck, I better stop doing this and seal the hole up, and then try and put it in the bag after that." That's kind of crazy. Because one doesn't care and the other one does. One's chasing the high and the other one's not. It's like those kids that have to take Ritalin because they're speedy or they have ADHD. What happens if an adult or a young adult has ADHD and does drugs to go to sleep or something like that, because they could stay up, say, 16, 17 days in a row with no drugs. That's a manic high. Some people say that's impossible. That's like they say it's impossible to have 107-degree temperature for an hour or 2 hours and not go into convulsions or not die. I don't know. That's happened. Where's a person? Okay, I did it. I had a 107-degree temperature for over 2 hours. Reason why I know it was 107 was because, one, I measured my temperature, or took my temperature, 4 times in a row, and it was 107. And I told somebody about it, and they said that's impossible. And they said, no, you can't have it. They check it, and they immediately go find somebody else, and they check it, and they tell me to get in the car, and we're going to the hospital. Okay. That's the first person I was talking about in my other video. But anyway, person one that I was talking about, uh, they decided we were going to go to like Boise. We went to Boise. So, of course, I was kind of a little schizophrenic at the time. I got mental illness. So they said, well, okay. We'll go. So we go there. They're getting one, there's 3 of us that went there. One's been not too nice. The other's sick. So we have, so I figure, okay, I don't know. Anyway, a couple hours later, I ended up or a couple of weeks or months later, I ended up going into the hospital and asking for the ultimate high, and they asked me what that was. I said 10 milligrams of cyanide, and they go, "Oh, okay, you want to visit our 7th floor, which is a psych ward?" I said no. So they got security, decided to take me up there anyway. uh, and through a moment of clarity, I decided I was going to call the 2 people that I was with and let them know that, you know, um, I was kind of stuck, but I could probably talk my way out. Hey, kitty. I better go. My cats are wanting to go to sleep, so I'll come back on tomorrow night about the same time. Do 2 more 18-minute videos for 2 hours. You have a great night. Good night.